2, 3, 4.
The world was so big, and I was so small. Your voice was always the loudest of all.
Mike, I have to know something.
I have to know. Whoa.
How are you so sure that you were having an appendicitis? Because I've had some gas problems recently.
What he thinks is gas problems.
What I think is gas problems. I had problems on coming back from LA. I didn't feel so good, and like the pressure going up and down,
Yeah,
like
I think
affected my stomach.
I think that's what it is. Was the differential in gas that was already trapped in your system, not just in your stomach, but in all of the tubes.
Yeah.
That because you have semi-permeable membranes, it's going to be difficult with a change of pressure.
How did you tell that it wasn't just gas? And
how did I know? Okay,
yeah, because
I felt like
terrified
shit.
because I'm stupid.
I went to work and I felt like shit, and this never happens. Like I never feel like this. So I said,
Like your whole body felt shitty. Like you felt like
no, in my gut, my gut. Like my gut,
like
felt,
not gas painy. Or was it?
My gut felt bad.
But like you can identify like I drank too much seltzer and I have like a gas bubble. And
no,
like,
you know what? I wouldn't say I could differentiate between what kind it was. It couldn't be. But there wasn't. It wasn't like, oh, that's a bad. I ate something. I'm not sure what those are because there's like it wasn't like a physical injury pain.
Right.
It wasn't a physical injury pain. It was just felt horrible. But I was having an allergic reaction in there. I was having an immune reaction in there. So, yeah, I go to work and I'm working and I'm really getting into the romance of how much it hurts. Like I'm like, this is great. I'm gritting it out. I'm dragging cable around. We're in the South Bronx. So, how did I know? There's like Big Five. The Big Five is you can't shit, you can't fart, your pain's down, moves to the right, and nausea.
I only got one of those symptoms.
Ooh, okay.
So I feel
so you're gonna be okay.
Better. So I feel a little bit better.
You can fart
because I can fart, I can poop,
yeah,
I can burp.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Verona. What a great time to put that in there.
Hi.
And to his right, Mr. Danny Tamborelli.
I'm a hypochondriac. I can't help it.
I just pointed out to somebody the other day the spot where I pulled over as I drove home and threw up in the street.
See, that's another thing. I saw vomiting was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, yeah, you really did have all five things.
I knew what it was. This doesn't
You
mean
did
that,
know what
this
it was.
doesn't mean that I should go. This doesn't mean that I should go to medical school or be a doctor. I knew what was up.
I just needed a little. I'm going to shoot something in the middle of Nevada, and the closest hospital is 200 miles away. And I've had like on and off like gassy lower right abdominal discomfort.
Sounds like someone will be riding the old saddle toilet. Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
No, that is a very recent callback.
Yeah, very recent.
No charge.
Yeah. Well, we're glad that you had
I'm glad I was here to help you out. Yeah.
Could do
Yeah,
a
well,
little insider.
I'm about to cancel my doctor's appointment, so I hope nothing bad happens.
I
I'll
think
blame
still
you.
go. Still go.
Go anyway.
Why not? Doctor's appointment.
Just get. You might
Just
find
get
something
checked.
else out. Yeah.
Look, Doc. I'm going to a place where there's no hospital for 200 miles. Am I going to be okay?
He goes Tamborelli, twins, right?
Double callback.
Maybe you got
same podcast.
Maybe you got twins in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That maybe like you rubbed off osmosis. One
First human. Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, do you think it's part of your, just being a hypochondriac, or not that you are, but
No,
I'm sure everybody has a little bit of that.
I think sometimes it's I never really thought about having an appendicitis until Mike talked about it, and
Right.
now anytime
It's all I can think of.
anytime I have any sort of like gassy pain or anything, I'm immediately like, "Fuck, am I having an appendicitis right now? Where's it going?" And I like.
Remember when we used to call him Gert?
Mm-hmm.
GERD.
When
GERD?
he said it originally, I was like, maybe it's your GERD's
No, the
coming
GERD's
back.
not
And
coming
I said,
back, man.
Yes.
You called me GERD. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I would say GERT.
It only
because I thought
but
was
it only
GERT.
happened once, twice,
Would-
3 times, lady.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So I know. I'm sorry. I'm out. I left.
Yeah,
I'm
get
leaving.
out.
Yeah.
No. The
You want a little thief in the cup? Just kidding.
I have those moments all the time though. I have those moments where it's like, oh my god, why is my poop purple? And then I'm like, oh, it's because they ate.
And I call you, and I'm like, it's you call me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just appendicitis.
Terrifying. Yeah, but I have those. I'm sure everybody has those. Mike, I'm glad you went through it. And the funny thing you brought that up is that every time I go to post a new episode of The Adventures of Danny and Mike, it asks me to choose an image and all that stuff. And the fucking image that's always front row center is Mike's surgery scars.
Oh, the
And
belly button?
Yes, and the little black marks all over that. So
Has your belly button become more taut, or will it forever be jokered?
I'd like to say Dr. Gatorno was an artist, but I'm a monster now. They made a mockery out of me. I am a monster.
don't look at me.
Yeah, please don't look at me.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that my belly button used to gather
Moss,
lint like a
Rolling Stone.
well, it was like a Euclidean form, but now it gathers lint like a duck vagina.
I'm not sure I'm
Do you have
familiar with a
any-
duck vagina. To be honest,
You guys have never.
I know what a duck penis looks like.
What does it
because
look
it's
like?
Corkscrewed.
What the fuck do you think a duck vagina looks like?
The opposite of a corkscrew.
It's
you
it's
just
corkscrewed in the opposite rotation. It's corks like okay. Your duck penis is a toilet flushing in the northern hemisphere, and a duck vagina, I swear to God,
No, I get
is
it.
a toilet toilet flushing in Australia. That's what a duck vagina is shaped like.
It's just
So
it's just a sheath inside.
the female can. Well, you've been reading a lot of romance novels. The
He unsheathed me.
it's mating is often non-consensual. Is that a good way of putting that? And the ducks just kind of sneak up from
Gosh,
behind.
have you been in my head, man? I mean, I've just the last couple of days having
You've been watching a lot of nature
long
talks. or what?
conversation about
Duck mating?
barbed cat penises, and
Oh, wow.
all sorts of messed
No,
up
I have
stuff.
not. But
Hi.
yeah,
There's a
the duck female can control whose sperm eventually wins because she has several dead ends in there because it's kind of like a maze corkscrew structure. So it's kind of like the appendix is how I
Or
tried
like
to
a
bring it back.
pre-sale password. Only a few people get it.
You obviously produced Bradshaw Boys really recently,
That's
bro.
right. No, I am trying to make it relevant for me. So yes. Sorry.
I mean, I can just show you some pictures on my phone of
I don't think we
animal
need it.
penises. I think
That's-
there's a
that's what-
bird. I think it's a bird or a bat, but one of those two has the longest penis per
You're wrong.
whole body size.
It's barnacle.
Well, that's different.
Barnacles all penis.
Barnacle isn't a mammal,
You got a good point.
but I didn't specify. So you're right.
Now you're talking your own self out of this. You could have. Okay.
Welcome
Well,
to the adventures.
Wait, did we already do that?
We did.
Oh, good.
The I think maybe another $1 billion idea is to produce a poster, like a medical poster that has different animal penises all over it. And so that way when you're like, hey,
What is this?
do you know what a duck penis looks like? We just point to the wall and
That's not a bad idea.
there's all the penises.
We
on the
have
wall.
a
and vaginas.
yeah. Wouldn't want to leave anyone out.
No.
We could have one of those, print on demand type of posters. All we have to do is assemble the
Right.
relevant graphics.
Yeah. We could do that.
Oh, we can do that
All
on
over
our
it.
shop.dannyandmike.com website.
If you
Our
think
brand new
this
merch
is a
store.
good idea,
Merch site.
let us know at 883-474-708150, and we enjoy your voicemails. We listen to every single one of them.
Yeah. Yes. Very much so.
I'm scared.
Okay. First we talked about
Are you
You dying.
Nostradamus? Are you
Second,
going
we
to tell us exactly when the world's going to end?
No, I'm just
You're just good with numbers, man,
like I said.
and remembering them.
and remembering.
Definitely. Steel trap up there.
Who?
$1 billion idea? What? Did you lose it already?
Maybe.
Really not the best $1 billion idea then.
Maybe it was the poster. I just told you the whole thing. The
Oh,
brilliant
I
idea
guess
was
I
to do a
wasn't paying
medical
attention.
poster
I-
to
That
taste
was
the
a- that
penises
was-
and vaginas.
I was tuning out.
That was $1 billion idea.
couldn't tell. Yeah. What else is going on, guys? The tour is approaching rapidly.
The tour is approaching. I just started a new job, ended the old job that I did with our good friend Toby Haas.
Oh yeah, that's done. Dickinson.
Yeah, and
I see they're clearing out of Steiner.
so we got out of there, and they called Nate back to get rid of all the rope we left tied up 50 feet in the air that we left up in the perms for other people to use. Okay,
Right.
that was recycling. That was a fucking $1 billion idea, and they made
But
us.
instead, you had to go.
They
all
made
the way
Nate,
up
not
there?
me, not me. They made the best boy go back and
Redux
and
it.
cut all the rope and throw it out. It was crazy.
I think-
I was not there for that. I was at the stage, but started a new job. NYPD Blue.
Oh,
Wait a second. Are they rebooted that?
I think it's going to be.
Are we okay to talk about this?
I think it's going to be an entire precinct of cops that have all taken colloidal silver. Hey, that guy just died.
Colloidal silver guy?
Remember the blue guy?
Yeah, did he
just
die?
passed away this
Really?
week. Yeah.
What did he die
boy.
of? Being
What
blue?
Colloidal
Sad?
silver?
No, he was in poor health and had a stroke recently and a heart attack.
I think that's why he was drinking that shit in the first place, because he was in poor health.
Wait a minute. Okay. So what? Go on.
I'm just saying. Isn't that why you start drinking that stuff?
Yes, he was trying to cure himself of something. It's true. But in this case, obviously, the cure was worse than the dizzy.
I don't know. I mean, it's a cool color. You know, people are dyeing their hair like that, silvery gray.
yeah.
Why not
huge.
dye your face and the rest of your body a paley blue?
You weird never nudes. But anyway,
What if I did a silver hair job for the tour?
If you got silver
yeah, I mean
hair?
the age
frosted.
jokes.
He's
would
talking about
be- would
frosted.
land.
He's talking about like a frosted look.
No. Full on
Full on get
silver hair.
Like
This is the hipsters are doing.
Who was opposite?
Will you part your hair down the middle?
Oof.
Who was opposite Lady Miss J in on America's Top Model? Next Top Model. Who's the other judge besides
Besides, what's your face?
Jay? No, and Tyra. There's like another
I have
one.
no
I
idea.
wish I knew, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm too busy watching The Bachelor.
he had really
Just kidding.
he had super silver frosted hair. And right when I was working on that show was when this was crazy. It was before I did a season of America's Next Top Model as I mentioned, the
Mhm,
House Electric. They hated me because I turned on the lights in the morning. They loved Mike Jackson because they came home drunk and he put them to bed.
Oh, okay.
And I was the morning guy. He was like, "Hey, it worked out." And
I didn't
Yeah.
know you worked
I
on that.
heard the
and,
camera.
You didn't. He's told the story on the cast, I think.
I heard the
Oh.
camera. I heard the camera crews talking because it was a reality show, but the camera crews were coming off of other reality shows, so they had just all worked on Jersey Shore and were talking about it before it had come out.
Oh.
And the way they were talking, it was like, oh, it's going to be infamous.
It's going to be infamous.
And look at it now.
Look at you
means-
now.
it
Look
means
at you
more-
now. One of the
it
guys
means
is in
more than
jail right
famous.
now currently for tax evasion.
It means more than famous.
Oopsies. Just saying.
Yeah, well,
You used to hurt my feelings because I'm from New Jersey and I don't like that bullshit.
yeah, Vinny was a good guy, right?
Hmm.
Staten Island.
Yeah, he's Staten Island. not
Only
even
good thing to
Jersey.
come out of Staten. Well, The Godfather. Well,
Oh,
Daninos.
Oh, yeah.
I've been shooting a lot in Staten Island. It's not my choice, obviously, because I don't run the thing. But Staten Island, Yonkers was the other.
How you
spot.
getting there? You doing
Those are two very different places,
Ugh.
Yonkers and Staten Island.
Are you
Crew
doing
van,
the
4
crew
a.m.
vans?
Yeah, 5 a.m. crew van.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
You don't cartouche?
Well, Staten Island, I did carpool a couple times, just because it's actually really short and not too bad when you carpool from here to Staten. So
Just cost $17.
I'm marveling at how tired I am compared to how short my commute is, and what have I been doing with all these hours? And the answer was previously, obviously, watching a lot of A-Team and playing
get
FIFA.
you're back on it.
Yeah, but now
No, but I
Now
did
it's
catch two.
G.
I caught two
Now-
episodes back to back
now
on the
G
weekend.
keeps you up and keeps you busy and
Yeah, he
gets you
does.
tired.
Yeah. He
More
runs,
so
runs
than
me all
more
around.
so than watching the A-Team, I would imagine.
Correct. He was still a snotty boy this weekend, and Oh, so many snots.
What if we recreated the A-Team with your kids?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a great sequence.
Young Danny and young Michael.
Little Junebug will be
Is it
Mr.
Keenan's?
T,
Is that
obviously.
Keenan's kid?
T?
Is that Keenan's kid?
No, that would be what's what we're calling whatever's in there.
Little Junebug.
Little Junebug, because she's doing it's. See, that's the thing. I keep saying Junebug, and then I use a feminine pronoun.
That's all right. You're
Well,
thinking
I
of the
mean,
movie, but anyway.
Are there male June bugs?
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, well then there you go.
Yeah.
Speaking of Junebug, though, did you see somebody comment on one of the social things about baby Pomodoro? What was it?
What?
Yeah,
Did
somebody posted. I can do a quick search, but somebody had.
What? Like it was like people are page 6 or one of those.
I think it may have been our post on Instagram.
Oh,
but
okay.
Somebody had commented. Well, a listener.
I was gonna say they would have
much
really,
more reasonable.
Well, no, they dive deep. They put like page 6 posted a really stupid picture of the two of us, of all these like beautiful pictures
Wedding
of Kate and
pictures.
I, wedding pictures.
And then you and me.
They post a
looking
stupid
goofy.
one of me at the wedding shower with wearing a damn tiara, looking like a Momo.
What a douche.
Yeah.
It's somebody had commented Poco Pomodoro in the works.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. Shout
Well,
out.
that's nice.
Shout
that's
out
nice.
to Von Scher.
Who knows? I don't know. There's
Unpo.
Kate.
Pomodoro.
Kate has to have a ginger gene, or it doesn't happen somewhere back there because it's a double recessive gene.
Okay.
I think Gerard.
But a lot of my friends are placing
Gerard has
bets.
0
They're placing
freckles.
bets on the gingerness of the baby.
What, like degree, or it's like an
Like
off,
yeah,
off
or
on?
like yeah, one won't pay out for like 14 to 16 years. Whenever if
assume
puberty happens,
asserts later in life.
you figure out they're it's,
Have you seen what happened to the Gingers Have Souls kid?
no.
Oh my god.
Is he like a
Is he
gangster now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gangster.
Take a look.
I don't. Yeah. This is. We'll post this on the episode site here that we're looking up here. But
This is the best
originally-
the best kind of podcasting is the kind where you just get on your phone and figure it
That's
out
right.
for yourself.
No, but
good thing there's 2 people here to keep it going.
Oh my god.
I'll try. So originally,
Oh, you guys don't want to see.
originally you were talking about the baby Junebug.
Oh, I was talking about. Well, we were talking about the A-Team.
Oh, who would play who?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Junebug.
I think we got way off track there.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah.
But it always happens when we talk about the A-Team.
My best part of all this is that I didn't
think
get to see
Gerard
the
would be
picture of the
Murdoch.
ginger kid.
I think Gerard would be Murdoch.
You
Yeah?
wanna see
Cute
what?
enough. He's cute enough to be Face, but I think he wants to be Murdoch. He's bad enough to be Murdoch.
I feel like I'm young enough I could still pull off one of the roles.
Because you can't remember any of the character names.
I could play.
I thought
Judy.
Baraka. yeah. Is Judy the person sits in the office and does the
That's actually a much better idea. Is a 70s reboot of the A-Team, where he's all like pride and dignity. It'd be a Baraka.
B.A. Barack.
BA?
Murdoch is a full. Murdoch is like full Dennis Hopper from
Tweaked out.
Apocalypse
Yeah.
Now. He's complete like I'm an American all the way. Basically, they're just going back to their source material for how they studied for these roles in the 80s.
Are there any other podcasts out there that reference the A-Team more than we do? I'm sure there's got to be an A-Team reference.
If you think I talk about the
podcast.
A-Team too much, let us know at 347-470-8150 or at Danny and Mike on the Twitter or at Danny and Mike on the Instagram or at DannyandMike.com/complain.
No, we don't have that. But or the last podcast. Yeah, but anyway, we're getting ahead of
We're
ourselves.
We're listening. It just so happens that in 1972, a crack commando team.
Wow.
I think they're doing enough remakes nowadays that I'm sure that you could make that fly. You could probably pitch that and sell it. To be honest,
Oh Lord,
Baby A-Team.
baby
I would watch
A-Team. How about
Too violent for the kids, man.
Well,
They
it doesn't
shoot Nerf.
have to be
They
though.
shoot
It could be
Nerf.
like yarn.
they shoot
yarn
airsoft?
explosions.
It's airsoft.
There you go.
Airsoft.
There you go.
That is, there's some bad words out there, but airsoft is probably one of my least favorite words.
I watched a
It just doesn't describe anything very well.
airsoft.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you want to do a fact check, Jeremy? Because
Airsoft,
Danny and I are going to talk.
me-
for Jeremy, do a fact check, please,
to
for
me,
airsoft.
What am I
Airsoft-
checking?
To the word airsoft.
Like what it means?
Airsoft.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
Dan, you're going to have kids in the house soon. Were you a Nerf family growing up?
This isn't my airsoft sound.
Did you have Nerf stuff growing
Yeah,
up
sure
with your
did.
sisters and
Yeah.
throwing stuff around in the
yeah.
house and getting
Big
in
time.
trouble?
Big time. And I was getting in trouble by my sister when I was playing with a Nerf gun with Liam when he was like 2.
Oh, just now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, a
And he
couple
didn't-
years now.
And what's funny is that he remembers that and he still sees it at my parents' house and will be like,
You want to?
remember when you used to have to shoot it because I couldn't pull the trigger,
Oh,
but now
that's
I
funny.
can. And he like takes it out and he shoots me
He
with it.
gets
So
you.
I'm like, son of a bitch.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Airsoft is a competitive team shooting sport in which participants shoot opponents with spherical plastic projectiles launched via replica air weapons called airsoft guns.
Yeah,
Sounds like
not-
American Gladiators.
Yeah, it's
That shit was invented.
I'm not a fan. Come on,
They're illegal in the city.
Please
by the way,
tell-
boys.
Please tell me.
Illegal?
Illegal.
Well, I mean, plenty of people play paintball, and I suppose that it's not that different.
Illegal.
And maybe there's less of a chance of being blinded by flying paint pellet fragments.
No, but you have goggles on. You don't do that shit without
You
eye
have glasses
protection.
and goggles.
Yeah, I told you I went a couple times and I got hit in the throat, but luckily I had a little padding right there and it bounced and hit me in the throat instead of hitting me directly in the throat,
Oh, cool.
which could have been problematic.
Could have been a problem, yeah.
Could be disastrous.
You know when I've told
Or-
that story about me
You
getting...
could have saved your life by giving yourself a tracheotomy. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay.
All I need is a pen and a knife.
The time I got in trouble as a freshman on senior cut day, drinking Zima, car accident. We talked about this.
no,
We've talked
have
about
we?
This?
Oh no.
Never talked about this?
Oh no.
Well, I was just going to say that the same person I was with also ended up shooting someone with a BB gun and getting in a lot of trouble for it.
This
But I-
sounds more plausible.
But no, what happened was the freshman. I swear I talked about this, but maybe not.
I don't remember.
Anywho,
I don't remember.
I was a
anything,
dumb kid and I was drinking with older seniors.
Yes, yeah.
And we
I
were at
remember.
somebody's house.
Yeah, and they said, "Whose is it?"
Whose is it?
And he threw up.
No, I didn't throw up.
though. No, this
I
isn't a
didn't throw up
vomit
at
story.
all.
This is a.
No, this is a I went to this party. Parents were coming home. Everybody had to leave, and we had all been drinking.
So he jumped in the
And
car.
my friend, whose
Yes.
car it was
I heard this.
drinking.
I heard this story.
Right,
I don't
and his
approve.
buddy didn't know how to drive a stick and tried to drive us out of there, and he got into a car accident and all sorts of stuff.
Yes.
But I would have clearly remembered my dad not 5 years earlier telling me, "Don't be like Chris."
Mm.
Because he's gonna get in a lot of trouble. He just
Oh, he
shot.
saw it?
He just shot someone with a BB gun because he thought it was funny, and like his parents are getting sued. Like became like a big fucking deal.
Recently, or
No, this is
Back then.
This is like 5 years before I got into that. Accident.
but your dad could.
my
had the
dad
foresight.
had the foresight.
He had the
yeah,
foresight.
Yeah,
Paul
yeah. That's another
Paul
thing too. It's like I hope I have that sort of foresight too to tell my kid.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Well, karma's gonna. Karma's gonna get me bad.
Both of you. I mean,
Yeah.
let's not.
Is that what you're going to name her? Karma?
No.
little Junebug?
But
Karma,
Kate,
Junebug?
Kate's very
around.
sad. She's always like, she's like, man, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I was a little goody two shoes.
What is she trying?
I was valedictorian of my school.
You don't maybe.
Well, that's
that'll-
what you get. You get to marry a child star when you're valedictorian. If you guys study hard, work hard, do your extracurriculars.
Yeah.
Do not go out after
I'll
school.
come in a couple times a year with a
Yeah.
good day rate.
And you too will get to marry a child star of multiple media. I would say this is a multimedia star now. This is web star,
Yeah. Video
video
games,
game. You know, choose your console.
Podcast.
PS360. It's got that.
Got it. Nailed it.
Stream us on the app.
That's right.
So yeah,
we should
good for
get a
you.
Danny and Mike app, by the way.
Well, we can. It's just
that for real?
If you want to see a Danny and Mike app, go to patreon.com/Danny
Danny
and Mike with the
Yes.
hand spelled out.
And spelled out.
Oh,
we
it
hit a-
takes money to
It
make all those
does.
things.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pay an app developer once we
Find one.
figure out what the app is. I think what are we going to have? We're going to have an A-team soundboard, right? What was the soundboard we were going to have? I had a good soundboard.
It was just us.
Yeah, I
it
think
was
it's just-
I wouldn't like to have.
Just a Jeremy Oh boy.
Oh boy. No, it's just like
That would be
A lot
so
of-
annoying if someone had that on repeat. Not that
Hey.
it's, I'm
That's
sorry.
not cool,
I'm sorry,
man.
Jeremy.
I think it would be great if we just took the curse the cursed
Eat
sound
shit.
box.
Fuck you. You're an asshole.
Fucking
You're an
jerk.
asshole.
Fucking jerk.
Fucking jerk.
Yeah, and replaced it with Jeremy saying, "Oh boy."
But in different, different performances,
inflections. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Fucking jerk. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You know those fucking things? That's what I go to right there. Those little black boxes that had all like the 5 different sounds that you can make that were like phaser, machine gun.
Yes.
Yes, the kill boxes or whatever they were.
Is that what it's called?
Whatever they were called. I don't remember something. You win, Dan. Everybody write it down. I don't remember the exact name of something that came out in 1983. Somebody sent us your old commercial today.
What?
Somebody sent to the Danny and Mike
Really?
Twitter app one of Danny's old.
Well, if you're lucky, maybe you'll see that on tour.
If we're doing that, then we should just save it, put it up in the old vault so you can make fun of me for it. Maybe I don't want to see it right now.
We're gonna vault fun you.
Yeah, we have a vault, the Danny and Mike vault.
For the listener, Jeremy's showing off his 25-year-old tattoo.
Danny.
That's a sweet tat, bro.
It's going to get covered, I think. I'm trying to figure it out. I've said it for 20 years, but
I was thinking.
it's going to happen.
So Waterworld is older than the tattoo.
Definitely.
I was thinking it was inspired by Waterworld.
Yeah. You know why I got this?
Don't you think?
Yeah.
You know why I got
You
this?
gonna take a picture and put it on the internet so people who are listening can?
They've seen it before.
Well, I want you to do
The
it
internet
again.
knows.
Just do it again. Would
I
you?
could, yes.
No, give us the reason first.
So I was going in looking for a tattoo. I wanted a tribal tattoo because it was 3.
Not telling.
90, not telling you.
And I went in and I saw this one in a flash book, and I was like, "Hey, that looks like a J." That's honestly
You went with it.
the reason I got that tattoo.
But it
'cause
turned out to be
kind
a
of
G.
looks like a J.
But it turned out to be a G for my son Gerard.
Yeah, it's a little foreshadowing.
Who could have known?
Yeah, who knew?
Who knew?
Guys, I forgot to tell you. I got a picture from my cousin yesterday that clearly shows and identifies Aunt Carolyn's Michigan Wolverine hat debacle. And I'll send it to you so you can put it on the internet.
It's a major flashback.
Super
to, What is it,
flashback.
episode 15?
I don't know
20?
when that was. We were talking about it at.
What was it? What was the
Did
super?
we talk about it at Union Hall?
What was the super
first one?
flashback? Yeah, it was when your family came.
That's right.
When it was a super flashback, was those weren't Jankos, bro. Those are something else.
I don't know what. I don't
Those
know.
are something else entirely.
I don't know what the pants are. I don't know
Bro.
what the
2016 of October of 2016.
October 2016. Well, there you go.
It was a good
If
live
you don't
show.
know, you can go back and
That's
listen
right.
to it.
It's a great-
My aunt knocked me down. Long story short,
Because
and
he's wearing a Michigan hat.
so I was wearing a hat that she deemed inappropriate to wear. And it's so funny because I really didn't. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. I just liked the hat. It was cool colors, like dark blue and yellow, and like it said Wolverines.
I
on it.
learned
didn't
too.
really
You
care.
learned though after that day.
I wore a Yankees hat at
I
some point
learned-
in my life.
I learned-
I owned one.
I'm wearing an Anaheim Ducks hat.
Welcome
as
to
we
the
speak,
Danny and Jeremy podcast.
where we talk about hats.
Hatcast.
No, just that I was going to leave the podcast completely because Jeremy once wore a Yankee hat.
Oh, yes.
sorry.
I don't blame you for that.
I did just have to show you that I'm wearing my Anaheim Ducks hat now.
Yes.
Is that what it is? It kind of looked like a Raven's hat if the Raven drove too fast in the car
Yes, it
and all of its identifying features fell off, like
Ew,
the
don't
eyeball,
stop
like the
saying it
eyeballs
like
and the
that.
beak and stuff fell off.
No.
It looks just like that.
Yeah.
For the listener, Jeremy is nodding his head. That,
Absolutely.
That Danny's hat looks like
man.
It's like if a
denuded
raven hits the windshield.
Guys.
Yes. From
No,
the inside,
no.
that's what it looks like.
Guys,
from
you're
the
making
inside.
me never want to wear this hat ever again.
Well, I would never want to wear it because I'm a Kings fan.
It's a good hat for
And you are too.
podcasting. You know what I mean? Nobody has to see it.
It's not.
It's good podcasting.
I
Hat
get
covers
you.
your head.
I know. I get you. But I know
You
how.
know, it's like
I don't want to say anything on this podcast that would negate you coming back for a third Mighty Ducks reunion. But I could. Go Kings, go.
If only you were also an Angels outfield.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy. What do you say we wrap this little Minisode up?
You want to wrap it up in a bow or
Yeah.
in
So
some-
anyway, we're gonna upload that photo to this and the old episode as well, so you can see what we're talking about. But it's that was very amusing to us. That
It made me laugh very
yes,
hard to
very
see
much
that.
so. Especially the day.
That
the day
exact
is
day,
pretty amazing. Yeah.
There's no other reason why I'd be wearing an oversized salmon
Oh Lord,
polo shirt.
With khakis. or
super
something.
salmon.
Yeah. Do you dress up? Did you used to dress up for your family events like that?
I mean, that you'd call that dressing up. then yes.
No, but you have like Sunday dinners every week, right?
Yeah,
Family dinners? No, you just wear whatever.
I wear jeans and a t-shirt, man.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering.
Don't forget to join us on tour. Danny and Mike brew through the spring.
That's right.
First 2 shows are sold out. I'm very sorry.
So we'll catch you soon in Florida because you cannot...
travel to Florida. You know, it's a
Easy.
shitty time in the month up here.
Let me tell you something. I just got a note on my thing that there are cheap tickets on Alaska and JetBlue Airlines for $100 to Florida.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have a little break from the winter and you want to come see us on tour, that's what you need to do.
Buy our plane tickets from us so we can buy $100 plane tickets to Florida.
That stinks because we paid more than $100.
Yeah, we paid way more. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and maybe the sales already.
Thanks for telling us now, Jeremy.
Way to bring us down, Jeremy.
I'm getting the points, though. We're good.
Points.
Yes. What else? Check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/Danny and Mike with the N spelled out. Thank you all so much for supporting us on that. That literally helps us tour, helps us make great
us do
stuff.
All the stuff that we're trying to do for you.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
us too, but also for you.
Yeah.
I'm concentrating my orgons in a concentrator in the corner of Jeremy's room. That's how you're helping me.
Yes. He gets concentrator money.
I'm lost.
I know what that means.
I'm lost.
What else do we have to say? We're on the Last Podcast Network.
Yes,
check them out at lastpodcastnetwork.com. And there are a bevy of shows available online to listen to.
Check out The Story Must Be Told.
We love it. We love that podcast. And I'm obviously a big Last Podcast on the Left fan.
Yes,
but I think The Story Must Be Told is
I know Mike likes Top Hat.
He's a very big Top Hat fan, big political head junkie.
I'm also a Brighter Side fan.
Yeah.
Very much so.
You can catch this guy on the tweets at Michael C. Morona and be prepared. Also, you can catch Danny on the twits at D. Tamborelli or at Danny Tamborelli on Insta. I am at Jeremy Balin on the Insta, at Remy Balin on most other things.
He's got another podcast called Bradshaw Boys.
He's also got a song coming out on Jeremy.
It's out. It's already out.
Jeremy's got a song out.
It peaked. It's
Go to RemyBalin.com.
What do you mean? It peaked.
No, you're right. There's a song out. Hopefully, we'll be more in the future, although we're touring a lot, so I don't know when it's going to get done.
It's called Metatarsal Blues.
Let's hope it doesn't happen again.
Oh, Lord. If you think that Jeremy's bone should heal, let us know at 347-470-8150.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, Mike.
What if you do blow a appendix on this tour?
If you blow an appendix?
This shit's going to be like...
I wouldn't mind. I have no problem. I wouldn't mind if it happened in Florida where I'm within, striking distance of a hospital, but we're going to be shooting in the middle of nowhere, Nevada, and there's no hospital for 200 miles.
Well, there's
so I got to make sure...
Make sure the set medic is trained
for appendicitis.
Yeah,
they're going to airlift me out of it. That'll be a story.
Airlift.
It's good fodder.
And then we would reboot Airwolf.
With kids.
Airwolf with kids. Now that meets A-Team with kids in a crossover episode. $billion idea. You heard it here, guys.
Well, I'm just upset that nobody said anything about my sweet helicopter sound.
They were pretty good.
I had been listening to Goodnight Saigon, so I just figured that
was. Shout out to Billy Joel.
Oh, Billy Joel got me twice while I was in Los Angeles while I was driving the car and I was singing. And Kate looked at me one time and she was like, wow, even I knew. And I was like, son of a bitch.
You couldn't help it, right?
Was it
My Life?
It was, no.
My Life is the most LA song ever.
You may be right.
Oh, it's a pretty good song.
Yeah.
But it talks about Brooklyn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Come see us on tour.
Hell with Billy Joel. Bye.
Bye.
The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamborelli and Michael C. Morona. The show is produced by me, Jeremy Balin. This podcast is part of the Last Podcast Network, which can be found at lastpodcastnetwork.com. Make sure to check that out for a ton of great shows. For more information on the guys, visit our website at dannyandmike.com. Also look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the N spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.